you know, that really fine woman, that, you know, classy, intelligent, refined, confident woman who knows herself and knows what she wants. And that's, most people are just not even close to that. Most women, most men, they're just totally lost. They don't know what they want, they don't know who they are, they don't even know why they do things or why they feel the way they feel. You know, why am I beating my wife? I don't know, because she's a bitch. You know, they don't know. They're just doing, people acting like animals, like Patricia, like Julia. Just completely on impulse, with no kind of firm foundation. I was very nice to her. I was a total gentleman. But she was used to being beaten by her boyfriends and, you know, being mistreated and yelled at and called a cunt and all sorts of things that I didn't have any desire to do. I loved her. So I treated her great, and I cooked her dinner, and I fucked the shit out of her, and we went on trips together, and it freaked her out.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
That,
You know, at first she was crazy. She was crazy, but she's like, "Wow, you know, I've never met anybody like you. This is so different. This is amazing," you know. And she would just cry in my arms, amazed at the whole thing. But eventually, I think it was just too much. She was too unfamiliar, because they're really falling in love with you. So then it's like, oh shit, you know, because they're expecting at any moment you're gonna freak out and throw the telephone at their head, which is what her ex-husband did.
wow. Shit.
You know, that's why they got divorced, because he
Through a
cracked the telephone over her head.
Ooh, wow.
So she's expecting this, that at any point I'm gonna freak out and beat her, do something.
So what was this girl expecting me to do?
Just to provide for her like everybody else has, like her mother did. Like then all the men that she started screwing after. She went from her mother and men at the same time to then just the men.
Bitch ain't had nothing to wear. I had to go to the mall and get her something.
What makes me sad about it too is she makes Rastafarians look bad.
She does make Rastafari.
Her and Fire Faith. I mean, behavior like that, it's irrational. It's beyond, you know, acting out of fear. It's, like I said, the maladjusted. I'm surrounded by them. You know, something happened in her development that she ended up with this need to be with men all the time and depend on them and not be able to take care of herself. And it's like an addiction. It gets to the point where you lie. You say anything you have to say just to keep it going.
That's what Angela said. In addiction, that's what they tell you. They blame everybody else, everything else.
It's never going to be her fault.
But their fault. Than what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She think that being Ross is blowing herb and shit. Being Ross ain't blowing no herb, man.
And saying brethren and blessings.
And saying brethren and blessing and greetings, because you don't want to say hell, because you're bringing hell to me. Well, bitch, you're living in hell. You living in hell. You create your own fucking hell. And I hope you burn up in that motherfucker. And you will burn up in that motherfucker, because you're dealing with people the wrong way. You're handling people's emotions. You're trying to handle people's will to do right and do good for you. And so you're gonna pay for that. You're paying for it right now when your own children don't like it. Now I understand why that man said that. He wasn't talking about them little ones. He was talking about them older ones. You talking about that 19-year-old. You talking about that 14-year-old who don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Not hate it, but I didn't like that 14-year-old man all for the wrong reasons. That boy had a good reason for not liking his mother.
Yeah, he's known her longer than you have.
Yeah, a lot longer. A lot longer. And now I see where he gets his disdain for her from.
Because you, until you broke up, only saw you and then Manasseh before you.
Yeah.
Her boys and her daughters see these men coming all, you know, 3 or 4 a week, you know, just overlapping. You know, when one's not here, the other one's here. When that one's not here, another one's here. They see that shit. So that's why they call her a bitch and a whore. Because they see everything. It goes back to maladjusted people.
Maladjusted people.
In their developmental process of, you know, growing up, something went wrong. Very wrong. Something goes wrong with everybody, but, you know.
So wait. So are you telling me that they're just a million of these motherfuckers running around, and by us being nice people, nice human
we
beings.
We attract them to us.
But what the fuck am I doing being a nice fucking guy?
That's the paradox of the thing.
Fucking hell! I need to be a fucking thug then.
You're a thug. You'll get a nice girl.
I can't believe that.
Who's used to being abused.
I don't want to believe.